Chapter 6, Converging Heat. You know, Yama-san wanted roses, right? Well, this seems pretty convenient that we're finally looking out at this place in Yokohama. Place doesn't look like it changed much, but I didn't know where the heck to find roses, so if this gives me a chance at something, that would be nice to get some roses, yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I hope I don't need more than 10. This is actually expensive. Why the fuck gotta be this expensive? I'll grab this though. Apparently these are really important for whatever reason. Alright, we are back here. Oh son, I got something for you. Got you what you wanted. Wonderful. Here's the next extra recipe as thanks. Little snake, cool. So I have to make the recipe with that? Garlic. Oh my god, where the hell do I find garlic at? I have an idea though. I didn't think I'd be back out here, but I feel like this is a good opportunity to come out here. Just like one other thing, I guess I haven't actually checked if it lets me check it. Yeah, it does. Where's it at? Oh right, so that one from before. I'll check that out later, but there is this thing over here that's very interesting to me. That it's at a general goods store, right? So I am interested to know what you got over here, son. Master frame, master propeller. This is the drone races over here. Damn it! Why does it gotta be general goods? I thought I need something else too here. Now I have to come back another time then. Ooh, give me this. Daikon. Oh, I can get a lot of these. Oh, you know, I'll just get a lot of everything. Oh, he had the garlic I need. Haha, how hilarious. Mysterious bowl, mysterious mushroom, mysterious seeds. I remember the mysterious seeds and the mysterious mushroom actually from Yakuza 7. I don't know what I use the seeds for, but something tells me I should get these while I can see them. Which I feel like I'm gonna regret if I don't get those, so I'm gonna at least get those. And I already had 2 of those. Oh, I already had one of these. Huh. Interesting. Rushing Tiger. How's the research going? Better, thanks to you. Remember Yoshikawa Sensei, the college professor? Because of what you supplied us, he's been able to decipher all sorts of information. Each discovery is more thrilling than the last. Man, that does sound exciting. You might actually discover something about your past after all. That is my hope. According to Yoshikawa Sensei, he almost cracked the code in its entirety. Dude, we just got started. You serious? We're counting you to finish gathering up those materials. Alright. Thank you. Next up is a 4-leaf clover. How convenient. I had a side case. Even though I can go buy one right now if I want to. I had a side case where it gave me one. So I know I have this on me. Yama-san, I've gathered what you need. Thank you, Yagami-san. Exchange that recipe for you. Yama-san, I've done it! The codex, it all makes sense to me now. You don't say. Then please tell me what's in there. Well, some of it might be hard to swallow, but if we choose to believe what's written here, then it seems your ancestors, Yama-san, were in fact Chinese sorcerers who crossed the ocean in ages past. They later became hermits of the mountains. Hermits, you say? Yes. Your clan was fiercely devoted to study of what you call extracts, but in codex, they're called elixirs. Of course they are. The reason they immigrated to Japan is not stated. Anyhow, not long after their arrival, they were made into vassals of prominent ruling family after demonstrating their miraculous powers. Elixirs in hand, they treated illnesses, warded off invaders, improved the domain's livelihood in many ways. It seemed that life was good for them. My goodness, they're not even from this country. However, as the wheels of history turned, they eventually sought refuge in the wilderness. Refuge from what? Well, a certain local lord began coveting their power, intending to use it to conquer the surrounding territory. You saying they were forced to use their elixir for war? Evidently, that was the plan. An army that could heal any injury or summon supernatural strength would have certainly been unstoppable. Of course. But the clan despised the notion and fled to the remote mountains, and prevent from being found, they became nomads. They also began writing a code, obscuring their secrets from those who exploited them, which would explain the mystery of this codex. I was saying, you might really be a hermit after all. Kind of convincing too, or at least a descendant of one. So my ancestors renounced a life of comfort and even defied the government, all to keep their work from being exploited. What fine people they were. I think about it, Yama-san also didn't want his work getting exploited. Guess he's inherited their spirit. Yoshikawa-san, let me ask you, was this historical record more of a myth than the culture invented? That is a question, isn't it? Yama-san, as a researcher, it's my possibility to sort fact from fiction. My understanding is that this codex was written as a way to passing down the clan's legacy. The story it tells is certainly compelling, but unfortunately, I can't think of a single historical document that can corroborate the tale we just heard. So, as a researcher, I cannot acknowledge what's written in here as indisputable fact. I see. But most legends and myths have some truth in them. Depending on who interprets them, the story may change. You're very sharp. When we study ancient cultures, it's important to remember the imagination was just as real to them as observation is to us. All myths lead to the truth on some level. That makes sense. I can accept that. I'll tell you this, Yoshikawa-sensei. In spite of everything, my ancestors managed to faithfully hand down their tradition through the ages. And now the tradition's been properly handed to me. To me, that's all I care about. No matter how true or made up, it's enough to give me my life real meaning. Alright, I feel that. You made a salient point just now. The identity of a community, a culture built upon shared traditions. And it's these traditions that have held communities together and allowed them to flourish. Legend or not, this knowledge is priceless. Yes, and thanks to what I learned today. How to put it? It's as if my entire life I was tossed in all directions by the wind. But now my feet are firm to ground, But now my feet have firm ground to walk on. I finally had the foundation I was searching for. I can only imagine. I have something else for you. I found another passage today that somewhere in the mountains of Shinshu lies a secret resting place for your people. If you like, why don't we go visit together? It seems like this guy's still interested. You take me to my ancestors' graves? Bro, why you got one eye open? You want to explain that? There we go. That looks better. I'm sure they'd be proud of you, Yama-san. Haven't you spent your life carrying on their legacy? You should greet them with your head held high. Maybe so. How about once I wrap things up at the shop, you and I take a trip? After a lifetime of searching for closure, finally found an answer to my past. Where can I express my gratitude, Yagami-san? Well, at least we're done with this. Okay. What is going on over here? This looks very familiar from another game, but what's going on here? The Kappa issue going on here? Oh. What the You want this Kappa, eh? What's going on here? Please, if you could carefully just 10 mil. Excuse me? If you need it so bad, give me 10 million yen. Dude, just beat his ass. Don't like my offer, huh? Maybe I'll just smack. Change your mind. Okay, I can't with this guy. This guy's out of his mind. That guy building a Kappa statue. I don't know what's going on, but if this booze hound can swing around a big statue like that, it might be serious trouble. Should I go and stop him? Yeah, we're gonna go stop him. What? Oh there, buddy. What you planning to do with that? Huh? Where are you? Where the Kappa roam? What? How about you just drop the statue first and I'll tell you. We could chat about it wherever you like. Yeah, we could chat about whatever, but I don't see the point in this. This guy gonna try to he's gonna slap me with that statue. I know he is. Actually, you're sobering up would be perfect right now. Ah, now you're done it. Eat statue. Ow. Okay, you know what? This is what I say to that. Dude, you gotta chill out with that, bro. Like, chill out. Get some Z's, bro. So we done yet? Because I don't think you two are cut out for round 2. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I don't know if it was the booze, but watching this guy get worked up over such an ugly statue, it was just funny to me. I don't actually want this. Take it back, please. Man, I should smack you for saying that to me. Okay, I'm out of here. You all right there? Thank you so much for stepping in. Thank good that the Kappa got through that unscathed, even though he smacked me in the face. That statue yours? Well, it's technically public property, not my own. Oh, should I introduce myself? I love how they talk about public property as I see the worst waste of plastic being thrown into the ocean there, or river as you want to put it, yes. I would read that, but I'm sorry. This man works for the city, though. Yes, right now we're focused on the Kappa statues. We're hoping they'll help renew interest in the city. Statues. Don't make me find more of these. I did this in Yakuza 7. Don't you dare. We've been setting up them, or we've been setting them up all over the city as photo opportunities. We even have a prize for each person who proves that they took a picture with every statue. The Kappa plays a sizable part in the town's folklore, so I figured we could use that to our advantage. However, as soon as we set up the statue, before we could even announce the campaign, all of them have gone missing one by one. It's a string of burglaries, huh? Honestly though, how's that even possible? I mean, these things look awful heavy, being stone and all. Actually, they're deceptively light. That's foam, not statue. They're designed to look authentic. That's BS. That shit actually had me dizzy when he slapped me with it. Are you sure? I cut costs ordering them from artists overseas, so the shipping would have been a nightmare if they were real. That certainly explains how drunk was the drunk was swinging that like it was nothing. Although catching it with your face still kind of smarts. What? I just, my brain hurt after that. It's already bad enough that I read this shit late at night, so most of the time I'm in a situation where I'm trying to recuperate and keep my head leveled, but that's a whole different topic, not really something I should share. Because my frugality, this town's the town's unofficial mascot, I'd rather not make a big to-do with this. Just track the statue down quietly, you know? Really? It sounds like you should have just sprung for heavier statues. Can I ask you something? You wouldn't waste my time, would you?
Right.
You're about to waste my time. Would you mind tracking down the rest of them for me? Bro. Of course. Real cheapskate to promote the town, didn't they? This guy is a cheapskate. But what should I do? He does seem to be in trouble. I imagine I'd be able to help. A part of me doesn't want to say yes, but I don't see a reason why I shouldn't. It seems like the game is going to force me to do this regardless. Well, if I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to focus on it right now. I just hope you know that. I have some questions first. How many are still missing? How, have any ideas why they're being taken? 7 Kappa statues still unaccounted for. They weren't installed long ago, so I imagine they haven't gone too far. At least I hope not. So we gotta find the 7 statues, not the Dragon Balls after all, but you know. They weren't cheap to have made, but they're not particularly valuable either. I have no idea why people would take them. Oh.
Hi.
Alrighty then, we're done here now. I don't know how to feel about this, because this is going to be a thing that is like the cats from the first game, which I really didn't enjoy that. Because most of the time, the cats I found were in very specific areas that looking around would have been a nightmare if I had to do it at my own pace. Stuff like this is going to limit my usability of me doing the playthrough, so I probably won't focus on it. I'll just focus on it later, which the case will change if this works, I suppose. There's different locations mentioning a Kappa. Interesting. I wonder if this actually makes it easier. I want to see this real quick. I'm going to confirm this real quick before we actually move on. I'm really curious now. I remember this area specifically in Yakuza 7. Oh, there's a shop here. Oh, there's a statue! Wait a minute! Come here, boy! Where are you going? Come here. Where you going? Yo, what you... Yo. Why do I have to talk to him? Can I just... This music. What is this? Okay. How are you so fast with that? This music, I might actually play this all the way through. It's very interesting to hear electro swing in this game. It's something I know what that type of music genre is. I don't really listen to that type of music, but I have listened to it before. And I remember seeing a comment in a video when I was getting the music for this playthrough, because I do have this song on disposal right now. So I find it very amusing. This is a really nice song, I'll be honest. This is a weird way to find a Kappa statue though. But if I can do this real quick, I don't mind doing this. Why does this guy run around with a Kappa statue like that? When your arms get tired from doing that, it doesn't matter how light it is. Keeping your hands up for that long, eventually you're gonna get tired. Looks like he finally stopped deciding to continue running, huh? Bro, you want to stop now? What? Oh, sorry. Were you trying to talk to me? Yeah, for a while now. Sorry about that. I just started this new routine. Kind of got me in the zone there. What's that routine? Running around with a big statue? Yeah, I figured I'd get some strength training while I do my daily 5K. When I spotted this statue, I noticed it was just the right weight for me, so decided to test it out. Is it really just the right weight, or are you just that weak? Maybe it just works for running. I can't say that. It just sounds rude. But still, how did it work out for you? Well, obviously, I have to keep my arms in a fixed position while I'm running with this thing. Kind of mess up my form, so not the best fit. So it took me asking you, you to understand. That's messed up. Maybe I'll try running with dumbbells strapped to my legs. You want some weighted gear, huh? People make some makeshift gear even though it's in the form of, I don't know, cosplay, but it looks cool. Fits better but it will definitely be heavier. Well, if you're done with that statue, could I have it? Oh, sure. You trying a new routine too? Yeah, no. Whatever. Alright, gotta get my heart rate better. Go, bro. I'll see you around, yeah. Goodbye, buddy. Whatever the heck this was. All kinds of people. And all kinds of people seem to be taking these stats or whatever. I should get in touch with Kodama-san. You know, this Buzz Researcher really makes this easy to search it. All I gotta do is search Kappa, and I can check location that haven't been checked yet. We checked this one. We haven't checked here yet. Where would I find a statue of a Kappa over here? Unless you're gonna tell me this guy's fishing for one, which that would be awkward. But they did mention it over here. I guess it wouldn't hurt talking to him. Oh Lord, it's a big one! Hey fella. Me? Yeah, give me a hand with this, hurry! Okay. Okay, so that's how you do that option. I couldn't understand what that was in the last time we had an option like that where I didn't have that much time in that other side case. When I was running around in a bunny costume, yeah, I didn't understand that. What the heck? Feel that? There's one of the Kodama-san's Kappa statues. I think he might not know that though. Why don't you just tell him it's okay? You know, whatever. It's the list, the drawing board. But I wanted to say list. It just didn't feel right. Anyways, moving on. There's a Kappa statue in the trash. Alright, let me see that. Now, there really a Kappa statue in the trash? Bruh, give me this. Someone just ditches a Kappa randomly here, bruh. Quick. 4 more left to find. Wait. There's 2 Kappas over here. Excuse me? Someone ditched a Kappa statue here? Should I let Kodama-san know? One of these is real and the other one's fake. Is that what this is right now? Got 3 more to find. I actually can't believe I have to show this. But while I'm here, I'm just gonna say this. That's not this cap I found. Apparently I have to overhear a conversation that literally, I can't even believe this. It's actually stupid. So there is a Kappa location that I can only get if I actually overhear the conversation, and I think that's completely unfair. Got a code or a keyword? That's interesting. Hold it down to the pawn shop. Yeah, if I didn't overhear this conversation, I wouldn't be able to even get this, which is really gay. But now I have to actually go over there. Now, for whatever reason, this area does remind me of when we actually went here in Yakuza 7. We helped this guy at the shop, which I think his name actually was Gomi, so this is that same dude. This pawn shop, the fact that I can't proc this unless I overhear a conversation doesn't make any sense, my guy. Like, how is that even fair? So I'm pawned off the Kappa statue and it's that cheap. Whatever. I should let Kodama-san know I found another statue. There is something over here I'm going to look at. You know, for the longest time, I spent so much time in this location thinking that the Kappa was in somewhere near one of the locations of where the indicated location was showing on the Buzz Researcher. But I can't unsee what I actually interacted with, so I'm a little upset right now. So, for whatever reason, the last Kappa that we need to find before we interact with the finale of what this side case has is in here. And I didn't even notice his bitch ass just sitting right there. Like, bro, how is that even fair? Look at bitch out here. Soccer practice. What? You're not using him as a goalie. Try blocking this, chump. So you can annihilate that thing. Hang on a sec. Huh? Please don't kick at that Kappa. Why not? Sorry, I don't want to get into the whole thing, but the long story short, I need the statue back. Could I have it? Oh man, I wanted to use it like a training dummy. I've got a game coming up. Well, it's actually only made of foam. The ball would totally just break it right away. Oh, seriously? Then yeah, then it's all yours. Dang it, I need to find a good dummy. Why do you need a dummy to kick it at though? Rescued in the nick of time. Let's fix out the Kodama-san and get you home, huh, buddy? Can't believe I didn't notice this. I remember spending so much time in here. Now, because I decided to look for every one of these because I found most of them on my own. I'm a little upset because I know where the last one's at. Back at Yokohama 99. And let me show you something.
Huh?
Bro. This is how we find it though. It's actually stupid. Huh? What's the matter, Yagami-shi? What's that Kappa doing here? Oh, I've needed a mannequin for quite some time now to test out my new miniature camera and microphone I've been working on. Oh god, Suka, I'm gonna have to get you a new one, buddy. Sugurashi came across this Kappa statue just a while ago, then reached out to me and asked me if I thought it would fit the bill. I plan on really giving it the business to test the durability of my equipment, but giving a reaction, I take it you two share some sort of bond. Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but I see it says belongs to the city, and Suga just swiped it. He's not the type of guy to steal something at random like that. I bet you he didn't steal it, he just found it laying somewhere. Well, it was just what I needed, but it was also the next sign that said, picture yourself with this statue, go ahead, take away. What? Who would phrase it like that? Now that you explain the statue's true purpose, I wonder if this sign's phrasing had been misleading to inadvertent thieves. I haven't read it like that in a long time. After all, anyone with a particular desire for the statue would be far more likely to read the as in for possession rather than photography. Looks like Kodama-san needs to learn about phrasing. Why would he leave it like that? Poor thing does appear to have been through a lot. Maybe we should send him home now. Yeah, let me give Kodama-san a call. Oh, you've been such a huge help. I can't believe you found them all. Thank you so much. I think being economical with my words on signs would be the cause of all this. I have to admit, I'm rather embarrassed. Let's just be glad none of the statues were any worse for wear. Well, either way, I don't care. Get out my face. I didn't like doing this any longer than I had to. But I don't know how the footage is going to turn out because I wanted to avoid finishing these off without me looking it up for now, but I decided to look this up. I couldn't help myself. It just bothered me. Once I started, I just want to finish up. My place started to look like I'm amassing the terracotta Kappa army or something. Now there's a sight to see. Well, with the campaign being a bust, I don't know what'll happen with them. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a Kappa lover to unload them on. I already seen a couple over there. It's around this part of the river, huh? The spot where you can go Kappa fishing. Yeah, everyone talk about it on chatter. Everyone's been saying you can even play soccer, go jogging with one. The fuck? Really, that's pretty neat. What an interesting town this is. Okay, let's not get distracted. I don't want to miss any of the little guys. What? You know, they seem pretty into the whole Kappa thing. Holy cow, the Kappa hype has finally hit the town. I should order a dozen more statues. No, 6 dozen. Could turn the photo event into a whole contest. I gotta deploy the Kappa army. Double time. Why? Need to draft a proposal to the office first. I better get going. Thank you so much for everything you've done for both this city and myself. Take care, Yagami-san. And he runs away holding it up above his head like an idiot. Nice. I didn't feel like I did much, but I guess it really helped each and Joel. Wonder if the contest will be any fun. Nah, I'm good on the whole Kappa front for a lifetime or two. At least this was easier than the one we had to do for Yakuza 7, where we had the photo version. That I absolutely despised. I actually hated that because it was impossible for me to do without looking it up, at least for me, the time I spent on it. But this one, it wasn't so bad, so I thought, let's just look it up and finish it off. So worth it.
Perfect.